Guest speakers, I'll read off what we had on the agenda. One of the guest speakers was Terry Elliott. She was complaining about her grandchildren having a violation of their rights. The other one was Bones is Helping Mom. That's his Facebook name. He was complaining about enjoying his birthday and that he was violated and wrongfully arrested. That is his complaint. Then we had Natalie Ray Gann, who is the friend of Kendra. Kendra is a young lady, and I'm going to go ahead and do Natalie's portion since she didn't come today, because that is also a very important pet peeve of mine as well. Kendra is a young lady that was diagnosed with asthma and developed an illness while she was incarcerated. And what happened is that instead of giving her immediate medical attention, she was told no. And she was given permission to call her mom. And as the paper read, she was crying on her mom, crying on the phone to her mom, that, "Mom, they're going to let me die in here." And that is exactly what happened. They let her die. And till today, no one has been held accountable for her sitting there all night with no medical attention and being allowed to just die until it was too late for her to get help. If one of the questions that I would like for people to think about, if you or I have a child and the child is a little brat and we're saying, "We don't want to take you to get any help tonight. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep tonight and we'll do it in the morning." Now, you go to the hospital the next morning and you let the doctor know that I didn't feel like my child was having an asthma attack, crying that he was sick, that he needed to go to the hospital, but I didn't feel like taking him last night. And they know that this happened. What do you think would happen to the parents, to you or I, if we let that happen? Because I'm telling you right now, we would be charged with the minimum of neglect, abuse, and perhaps manslaughter or even murder. That's how we are held accountable. There's a situation that I know directly, and I don't tend to bring the young lady up, her name, but I do use this story a lot because it's so unfair to know that somebody can have a felony charge because of shoplifting, let's say t-shirts, less than $50. You get a felony charge. But this same lady, who they video cam the perpetrator stealing her money off of her card, almost $3,000, they could not prosecute. So there are two different guidelines that are set for us today. And that is the reason why we need to come together and do something about that. For two different guidelines set, one for the corporations and rich people, judges, lawyers. They have one set of rules. And then I'm also talking about the people who are in the power of authority, like the Adult Protection Agency, the EEOC, that's the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. All of these various agencies, what they do is they rubber stamp each other, and then the individual has absolutely no help. And that's what has happened throughout my life with a lot of various different situations. And so that's why I was hoping to bring us together, and even though there are very few of us here, we can make the difference. I have been all by myself. You guys have seen me. I don't know, have you seen me out on the square? You haven't been downtown. But you guys, I've met both of you on the square, and I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to make this my lifetime commitment. And if we only take 30 minutes per month and say that I'm going to do something active to say that the individual has a right, at least we're doing our part. because right now our children, our grandchildren are going to pay the brunt. Because if you can kill somebody today and nothing is done, and then you can say, because this is what I heard that the guard said, I was doing my job. So if that's how you feel about the situation, then you will kill again. You will kill again. And next time, it might be my child. It might be my grandchild. And I don't want that to happen. So because of that, that's the reason why I came up with the idea that we need to come together and brainstorm and make this a way of life. That we're going to do this for the rest of our lives. We have things that we do every day. Some people smoke cigarettes, and you do that every day. Some of us, everybody eats a meal every single day. We make sure that we eat a meal. We need to do, if it's nothing more than 30 minutes once a month, either commit to, I have a list of things that we can commit to. I'm kind of jumping off. I'm going to go ahead and go to this plan of action so that we stay organized.